You want to say your name?
My name's Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hi.
And you're with the Extinction Rebellion?
Yeah, I'm with Extinction Rebellion, and we're right outside the Nonviolence and De-escalation tent right now.
I'm going to pan over there to the tent. Here's the tent. Great. Okay, so then what is it's obviously Extinction Rebellion is a core nonviolent movement.
Yeah.
And so what does the actual Nonviolence and De-escalation team do? What is that for?
Well, we make sure that our principles, our fundamental principle of nonviolence is adhered to at all times. So if we observe a situation where somebody's getting a little bit irate or tense or stressed, or a situation is getting a little bit, edgy, which can often occur, with motorists and pedestrians who are being held up, understandably. We can help to de-escalate situations like that before people get too cross with each other. We step in. We've got breathing exercises. We've got, we've got techniques for how to gently approach a person openly, smiling and to calm down, to react with empathy and understanding, to apologise for the delay and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if they want to know why we're doing what we're doing, we can explain what this is all about if they want to engage in that. And if they don't, they can move along. And it's just keeping everything calm, really.
So is it kind of what you've been doing, is it focused on the Extinction Rebellion participants or on the general public, or both, or how does that work?
Both.
Yeah.
Whenever there's a situation where anybody on, whether it's the public or the police or an Extinction Rebellion rebel, anybody who seems to be, losing their cool a little bit, maybe needs some rest, maybe needs to just go and sit somewhere quietly, have a cup of tea or something, any situation like that, somebody who's trained in de-escalation can just step in there and see if they can help.
So I would think a lot of your job as well would be to just keep your eyes open and sort of spot things before they happen.
Yeah, you hear a shout or a cry or something, go and have a look and see what's happening there.
What has it been like in terms of like incidents like that, or tension levels, or what is your take on?
It's not been a lot, really.
I mean, it seems fairly chilled from what I was here on Monday and kind of looking around today.
Considering the scale of this thing, I've witnessed very few instances of mild tension.
Mm-hmm.
I've not seen anything heavy.
Are those within the Extinction Rebellion camp, or with people outside, or people trying to get to work?
I've seen a couple of pedestrians, passers-by, maybe being a bit scornful, what's all this nonsense, but with a slight edge in the voice that's made me think, this guy needs to, maybe a little bit of empathy. He needs somebody to say to him, it does look crazy, doesn't it? Why are we doing all this?
Right.
When you go to somebody on that kind of level, it sort of softens them a little bit, because you don't go in combatively. You go in on their side. This is inconvenient. This is annoying. What are we doing here? And then it calms them, and then maybe they might want to ask you, well, why are you here? And then you get a nice dialogue, and you might warm somebody's heart to this movement.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed that, of course, online, you have there's a sort of continual combativeness online with Extinction Rebellion or something. I'm doing I'm live streaming this, and of course most of the comments I'm getting are sort of negative comments.
Yeah,
some of which may be sort of paid trolls, that's their job. But so do you have any sort of tips for anybody who might be encountering somebody who may be behaving aggressively or may not get it, or maybe
Well, if anybody encounters anything aggressive going on here, they can look for somebody in a white bib, which will have Nonviolence and De-escalation written on the back of it. I mean, personal safety first. Right? So if anybody feels unsure or a bit at threat or risk, just move away from the situation. So make sure nobody else is left vulnerable in the situation. Just withdraw. Don't attack. Don't engage in any hostile or violent language or anything like that. Always keep it calm. Breathe. Remember those principles of non-violence. We're all one human family. The passerby, the policeman who's arresting your friend who's sitting on the floor. We're all humans. We're all in this dire predicament together. And an Extinction Rebellion is doing this for everybody. and all life on Earth. So by keeping those principles in mind, remembering that personal safety is important, remembering that people's anger and annoyance is understandable because we are causing inconvenience and disruption, remembering that, keeping empathy at the fore, these are the tools, these are the techniques really.
Great, good. Well, great. Well, thank you so much for that.
My pleasure.
That's great.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Go well.